Sick. Streaming software disconnected? Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, so pretty much what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna mess around with some Bolt. I have a whole year subscription now. Shout out to AppSumo. And just mess around, have some fun, vibe code. Um, yeah. I also want to mess around with anti-gravity. I have I already established a project, but I kind of want to start from scratch just for fun for the stream. And have like a little series where I kind of mess around with both Bolt and AI Studio because I think both are really good. So here are some things I've built in AI Studio so far. These are kind of just like pre-built ones, and then here are two I built. This current one is what I have in my anti-gravity right now. But because I haven't really done anything, well, actually, I did this on my Twitch channel, but I kind of want to just start from scratch just for YouTube. So we're just gonna go from there. I'm gonna create a new project. I need to use a Chrome-based browser, so we have Brave. I have some music on my other computer because right now I'm streaming on my Mac just for productivity reasons and also just um, programming on Windows is not fun. So here we are. Let me make sure. Alright, cool. I wanted to make sure that my preview was off. That way my resources are pretty low. One thing that I'm not a big fan of is my RAM size. I got a 8 GB model. Probably should have bought the 16 gigs, but that's okay. I'll make do. But I kind of want to go through and talk to Gemini about kind of like idea generation. Um, so this is a conversation I started the other day where have I had like a prompt or whatever. So we're just gonna start another idea or like another one. I should probably create a gem for it, but it's fine. So basically, we're gonna start everything from scratch. Actually, before I do that, I created one earlier. Oh boy. Um, what's I name it? I don't remember what I named it. Oh, wait, that's fine. Well, let's make a completely new file. So I've been using Obsidian to track all of my stuff, so we're gonna do YouTube vibe coding stream app number 1. Alright, so let's just import. So I have a template file, which I should probably remove these just because it doesn't actually work. But I'll worry about that later. But basically, creation date and then tags, we'll just do app, AI, Gemini, because I use Gemini a lot. I'll add different tags at some point. All right, so I want to start off with the idea generation. So we have this. Pretty much the tech stack that I'll be using is so we'll use Bolt to establish slash like draft, and then we will do here, let's do it like this. I would open up like a actual like TL draw, which I probably should do. I'll look into that later. I'll just do that. And then okay. Pika. Alright, so this is pretty much my tech stack right here. So Bolt.new. So Bolt for the drafting or Google AI Studio, and then Antigravity will be the main driver, and then integrations will do Pika, and then backend slash hosting Netlify, probably Firebase or Supabase. But primarily Netlify, just to host it pretty much for now. But like the backend, like the actual backend, probably one of these two, if we get that far, which we probably will. And then we'll do like, I guess like, nah, I like the way that looks, to be honest. Keep it simple. But yeah, that's what I got going on. Taking 20 minutes to explain the very basics. All right. With that being said, this prompt that I have is pretty much like I want to create stuff for Go High Level. And so we're just gonna do this. So builder, yeah. So builder is Bolt and Anti-Gravity, hosting Netlify, integrations Pika OS, plus Go High Level webhooks, but I don't have that per se. And then here's like my um, other restraints or whatever. So um, let's see what I don't want anything HIPAA because I feel like that's like too complicated. For service workers, tradesmen, i.e. construction, HVAC, plumbing, electricians, carpenters, any of those services. We can narrow down once we have an idea, but for right now, I just want to brainstorm and keep everything open-ended and then refine as we go through. Below is the context of what I am working with as well as my tech stack. What is that? Oh, oh, okay. I was like, it generated that? But no, it's Shutterstock. Just to make sure we're still alive, we're still good. Okay, I'm gonna close out of this. I don't like actually seeing the current viewers, to be honest. Um, I I like to just keep it organic. Um, I don't understand what. Let's see if this actually exists. Doesn't seem like it, to be honest. Alright, let's update this real quick. This document. This to establish an app /SAS to appear to solve a problem in the trades. It starts the idea generation, then leads into the actual app development part. Alright. I should. I'll do that later, to be honest. Well, I should just do it while I'm working on it. Okay. So I want to track a lot of. I really want to track things and be efficient. Hotkeys. Paste. Or paste. Control Shift V. That's right. That's right. That's right. Oh my god. Oops. Yeah, that's a. I don't understand why it's doing that. Okay. I'll worry about this later. Okay, so we got that going. So I do like the good, better, best. Okay, for a flooring guy, it's a tool where the user inputs their room. A React app renders a simple grid representing the floor. The user selects a tile pattern. App calculates the waste. Your instant material quote. Okay. I'm curious. Well, no, because I don't have it actually working right now. Okay. I don't I like number two the most. I don't understand what the first one is, but let's just roll with it. Okay. Just in case. I'm gonna close out of AI Studio. Save some resources, even though my RAM went up. I don't know how your RAM goes up after you close the tab. That's crazy. Maybe because it's working? I don't know. I'm also gonna close out of Antigravity for now. I don't really need to have it open right now. Okay, okay. NPM is too sketch and slow. I hope it dies. I don't even think Bolt will make a app using Bun, to be honest. I gotta make sure that I don't have my music so loud that my mic picks it up. I don't even know what this is for, to be honest. I don't. Like, I feel like every thing has this. I don't think this is anything special, to be honest. I see. I don't know about Bolt. I really don't. I don't think it's smart at all. Which says a lot about Claude, in my opinion, though. Because Claude is the one that's like, yeah, I don't want to use super base. All right. To remove the super base database. I want to make this super customizable. That way, like, you could choose what you offer. Um, Here, let me write it down. Um, Make it super custom for the service provider. Allow a lot of room for them to personalize it. Ask, have a form or something quick and efficient for the service provider to fill out. That way, it could be tailored to each service provider and how their business model is. That way, it's not just a cookie cutter, one size fits all. As well as ways for them to brand it, which could be an upsell in itself. Period. Also, add a way for service providers to add their own packages or upsell services. Okay. All right, let's just. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't want to publish it. I'm gonna turn off my capture just in case. I don't want to leak anything in case I have something that I might not want to leak. Okay, we're ready. Here's what to do. Create a... Let's see how this does it. Okay, that's fine. So I gotta go to my, or clone it onto my computer. I wish there was a way to quick delete everything. There probably is a hotkey or something. You have appeared to, okay. Download. So I already have a main. I really don't like Bolt right now. I think that's what I gotta do. Is export, download. Yeah. Good, better, best services. Okay. Where was I just at? File name not matched. I feel like I'm going so slow with everything right now. Yeah, maybe I just needed to do unzip. Okay, what does it say now? Get add. And then get commit first push first commit. Okay. Get push origin main. That's what I thought. Do branch main. Okay. Let's check. I probably should be streaming or like showing this now. That's a shame. Okay, that's fine. Let me just check on GitHub. Perfect. Cool. Alright, I can show this now. So we got Bolt. What's in the Bolt folder? Config prompt. Interesting. Alright, I'm just gonna close out of that. Now we're gonna do anti-gravity. File. Open workspace. Open folder. Okay. What's the package manager? Vite. Package.json. Supabase. I don't want Supabase. Node. That's what I was thinking. Is Veet the... I guess Veet would be the package manager, I guess. Run package and uninstall, yes, accept. Good. From npm. Yeah, okay. Oh, I don't want to build for production. This is a very novice question, but I'm gonna ask this. Dist, yeah. Alright, bun run dev. Bun run dev. Oh. Okay. Oops. What is this? I really like this app. I'm super happy with it. Uh. Okay, low key wanna build stuff out for my OBS real quick. I'm getting a little OCD about it. Um, well, hold on. Let's mess around with this for a minute. It is Vite, so maybe. Yeah, where's the edit? Hmm. Yeah, no, I don't want. Alright. I know I probably haven't said a whole lot. I've been kind of just thinking in my head. But here's where I'm at. I kind of want to add a dark and light theme. I'm a big proponent of that. Um, and then, I mean, I'm pretty happy with it, to be honest. Um, basically, I'm not a big fan of these, like the active packages and like active add-ons. It's kind of fluff, but it's okay. I think I would rather replace these two because those are what matter. Um, don't like how it did that. I want to change the business hours the way that's done. Okay. For billing toggle and webhook. Oh, I didn't even check that out, to be honest. What go ahead level am I signed into right now? I'll look at that later. Did they just change it? No, Shaw, they just changed it. That's crazy. They just changed it. I just did this yesterday too. That's crazy. Ew. 7:30, 8 o'clock p.m. All right, timer clock. Will this sync up with my phone? Okay. Real quick. Um, I could do. I mean, I would rather just import it. Yeah. Stream elements. Dashboard. See, that's for Papa Bean. Would I need to be signed in to Papa Bean for that? Let me see. Do I need to be signed in to Stream Elements that has the account associated with the overlay? Question number 2, would I need to use Stream Elements, or do I just use the browser input source? Question number 3, do I need to use Stream Elements? Oh no, I already did that. Okay, so just a quick little recap. Reason why I'm working with Stream Elements right now is so I have a little app that I'm developing for Go High Level. It's a little bit busted right now. Don't look at it too hard. But basically, this is for service providers. Um, that looks terrible. But it looked a lot better like 20 minutes ago. Anyways, so basically service providers will have like a little service menu um, that they could customize and they could show to the client on the spot. And then once they fill out, like they could pick whichever package. And so, um, you know, this one people will typically want because of there was like a quote or estimate or something like that. Oh yeah, the annual biannual inspection, which this one does not. But basically, it's like packages. That way, the client feels like they're not being sold to, but that they're choosing, right? Kind of like every other online service. Well, I mean, obviously this would be a physical service. Like basically, the service provider would show them like an iPad or whatever phone that they have, and so they would show it to them, and then boom, they could also add upsells, right? If they want whatever the case may be, if they want to have this added, and boom, then they check out, and then that will be updated to their Go High Level account. And then as well as the admin panel, which the service provider will be able to go in and select like what the name is, what the name is, what the label is, obviously the description, the monthly price, yearly price. Choose which one is highlighted, but typically it's the middle one. And then what features that they add, right? If they have their own features, right, they can add their own features. And then that will be saved onto the thing. That way they don't have to hard code it. It is completely modular. And then this is like your add-ons, right? Your upsells. What upsells do you want? And then as well as being able to have like your business information on it. And then I will have the upsell to this actual app where the service provider can brand it, right? If they want to make it like if they want to white label this per se, right? If they want to add like their logo and like have other things, or if they just want to keep it like, you know, black label. I don't know what the opposite of white label is, to be honest, but like, or if they just want it to look very basic, then they can. But I added ooh, that broke the whole layout. I added a section or like a theme switcher, but it kind of broke everything. But I ran out of, oops, that's on anti-gravity. I ran out of tokens, so I'm kind of just like gonna chill because it's gonna be 8 p.m. So in 5 hours from now, essentially. But I low-key wanna continue vibe coding and stuff like that. So I'm probably going to have Gemini cook me up some like OBS stuff. Just because my OBS overlay is really, really basic. I mean, I have an overlay per se, but this is for my Twitch, and I'm not a big fan of that. So I want to have like a more branding stuff for this YouTube channel, which I have, just not on my Mac. So I kind of want to continue going and streaming and all of that. So, that's kind of what I'm doing. But this is an idea that I cooked up. We started it off with this, started it off with Gemini. I had a master prompt right here. Here's like the main context, or here's the, ooh, hold on. Here's the initial context, right? And then here's like the master prompt that I had Gemini cook up as well. That way I could start new projects or whatever with a new conversation. And then I had it give me different ideas. And so it gave me different ideas. I went with the first one. And here we are. I'm also tracking all the progress with Obsidian. I'm doing a terrible job at it though. And yeah, that's kind of what we've been doing this whole stream. I just asked Gemini some questions about if I were to make a stream overlay. Like I said, I do have a stream overlay, but it's for my Twitch, which is completely separate and divorced from this channel. Because this is like my personal brand channel versus like this is like a completely different alias and all that. So, I asked some questions. I want to make a new overlay. That way I again have everything for my personal brand established on here. Because my Mac has kind of become my personal brand streaming device. because I don't want to code on Windows, and overall I want to start using my Mac a little bit more. I mean, I just got it a month, oh, going on 2 months now, so it's still new to me. That being said, I'm gonna close out of Obsidian. I have that twice. But yeah, this is pretty much what I got cooking. I'm gonna close out of the bun. Control. Okay, we're gonna cancel. All right. I know I could probably do the fast, but I don't want to. So we're gonna close out of this. I'm going to start sending stuff. Well, first let me check. So we got. Ooh, I don't even remember. I think it's art. I'm curious. Core Joe. Okay, so I did import all of this stuff. So I do have this, but I want the pieces. Do I have the SVG? Oh, wait. I do have an SVG folder, right? Yeah. Okay, so boom. I don't know if which one is white text. But yeah, it's kind of what I'm doing. I guess I don't really need to do local send. By the way, shout out to local send. I love this app. Basically, you could download this to your different devices, and it will send the devices over Wi-Fi or like over the internet. Basically, that way you don't need to like email something to yourself or upload it to Google Drive and then download it. I could legit just drag a device or drag a file, folder, text, or paste something. And then if I open this up on like my desktop, which is right next to me, then it will appear here and boom, it will send instantly pretty much. So shout out to Local Send, very, very cool app. But I don't need you right now. So I guess we'll mess around. Do I have the background image? I don't think I do. No. Okay, so that's something that I mean, I don't need to. Alright, we'll just cook it up. Well, actually, no, I have the affinity thing, right? Pretty sure I do. Yeah, I do. Hold on, let me turn off night shift. Oops. Hello. Night shift. Holy. Eh. I'll do this off stream, to be honest. I kind of want to take a break. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll probably continue tomorrow. But yeah, thank you all for watching.